going on?
Nothing much. Welcome to the commentary zone. Today we will be talking about Below Deck Sailing Yacht, Season 2, Episode 2, Nookie Mistake. Jamal,
Yeah,
why am I watching this?
I'm asking the same thing. This was bad. I mean, the highlights for me were Natasha, doing her thing. She cooked a great meal. The guests were really happy. I mean, they got a nice tip, and I do think it was mostly because of Natasha's cooking, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
and a combination of Captain Glenn sailing the yacht. They were the two, I think, the standouts. Everything else was just I just have no words. It was just basically them having a night. It was having a night out, on the boat, doing a little partying, but it just seemed a little overproduced, and I just didn't really believe any of it.
Well, I did like when Natasha talked about her past with Colin. Like, the only two people that I actually like on this boat is Natasha and Colin. Like, and we got to know a little bit more about them. Like, Natasha says she was raised by her grandmother. There were drugs, you know, around the house, I guess. She
Hmm.
got married at 18, divorced at 23 because her husband was abusive. And then she went off to cooking school, which is unusual that she would take that step, but she did it. Like, this is a courageous girl who's like getting immersed into a male dominated industry or field, and
Exactly.
I appreciate her so much more for opening up about that, because you would have never known that she's been through all of that in her life. And then with Colin, we learned a little bit. We got to see a picture of his girlfriend, who is on his boat in Panama, the catamaran that he bought and fixed
Right.
up. So now I know why he came in from Panama. So I guess they use that down there to like run like tourist tours, stuff like
Yeah.
that, which is a good moneymaker.
Yeah. That's what I got from it. I was like, oh, so basically, what
Mm-hmm.
you do, you go yachting, make some money, and bring it back to reinvest and to live, and then you just do it all over again, which is not a bad deal.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Like you said, she was the star of this cruise for these clients, because she put together great food that they obviously loved because everything came back empty. And she was creative with it, so kudos to her. And they should all be thanking her and not yelling at her and arguing with her over not sending out enough pita bread. You heard those people saying, I will have 5 of those. Of course they're going to go quickly. Ugh. Daisy, stay in your lane. Don't worry about the kitchen.
Yeah.
Or
Something.
whoever was fighting with her. I
Right.
don't
If
know.
you need something from her, just let her know, like, hey, can I get more of this? And then she'll just do it for you. Don't argue with her how much she sent out. It doesn't matter how much she sent out. All that matters is there's none left.
Exactly. I'm not really liking Gary.
No.
I'm not. I don't think he's I don't know how good he is at his job, quite honestly, because we just spent most of this episode with him dicking around with all of the girls in the crew. And I think it's a big mistake going with Sydney. Like, she's not even like a down below crew. She's on the deck with you, like, for real, for
Exactly.
real. And then you're gonna go and do it in a guest room. Y'all should have took that on the deck. Like, I'm sorry, y'all shouldn't be inside of the guest rooms doing that nastiness.
Yeah. No.
Ugh. And then when I saw the absinthe come out, I knew that was gonna be a disaster. But anyway, I digress. I was really disappointed in Jean-Luc because, as Natasha said, he can't handle his liquor.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of anyone who can't handle their liquor. It's just a me thing. So when I saw that, I was like, dude, no.
It was funny when he started talking in tongues in the bunk. That was hilarious.
He was so far. I didn't realize he was that far gone until he started talking in his sleep. I was like, oh wow.
Honestly, I thought he was gonna slip under the water in the hot tub. Did you see, like, he was really incoherent, and I was just wondering if it was just Jack Daniels that he was angry at.
Yeah, fair point. He was really mad at
Mhm.
Jack too. That's all he talked about.
Mhm. And Colin's a really good sport. But I don't understand why Jean-Luc would not switch. Like, would it be so hard to sleep with the captain if you
It,
could actually get a proper night's sleep?
but he wants to be a part of the shenanigans, so he knows he can't do that. Sleeping in the captain's bunk.
Well, if he continues drinking like this, he's never going to be a part of the shenanigans. He'll be in his short bunk, being mad at Jack Daniels.
Correct. That's the only reason why he doesn't want to sleep with the captain, because you can't do what you want to do, be out all night, be up all night, coming back to the cabin like stinking drunk or whatever. So yeah, he's not trying to like be like that. He just like I think Colin said like, who wants to sleep with their parent on a trip? You want to be with your friends.
Well, Gary's doing it.
I thought no, I thought Colin was with in
No,
Captain Glenn.
Colin is with Jean-Luc
That's
and
right,
Gary is with the captain
right.
because that's why they wound up in the guest quarters.
That's right. Yeah, that just tells you how much I don't pay attention to Gary.
I just
But I
because
think
at
with
the
Gary can do
beginning
it.
of the night, Gary was going after the Brazilian girl. What's her name?
Danny,
Allie?
right? No, I thought Danny.
Allie?
I thought Danny was the
She's
Brazilian.
Danny. Yes, she's Danny. He was going after her. And then he went after somebody else. And like Sydney was last pickings because she was sitting
Exactly.
there looking mad all night. And
All
then
night.
she got with a girl. And then Gary saw that and was like, ooh, girl on girl. And then all of a sudden, Sydney became appealing. Gross.
Tacky.
Why are you making me watch this show?
I mean, I thought it was gonna be good this season. That's all. But if it's gonna be like this, these recaps will be pretty short. Which is okay. I'm just wanting to get to at least get to the part where they crash the boat.
They're probably going to save that for the end of the season. So I have to drudge through all of this.
I mean, there may be some interesting bits. We just have to, just keep a positive, energy about the show. Hopefully, it gets better.
And then, okay, so this first guess that they had, this first charter is over.
Mm-hmm.
And they had the night to themselves. The captain would not let them go ashore, but he let them have free reign of the vessel that night and ordered in food for them. So they had their own little party there. So they have to get up the next morning and prep for the next set of guests for the
Mm-hmm.
next charter. I'm just like, how is Jean-Luc gonna get up to do anything? He can't even like do his night duties properly. Oh, and let me get to the part that I was real pissed at. Gary is complaining about everything that Jean-Luc does at night, but yet they setting him up for failure by taking the cushion covers and putting them down into the laundry instead of where they supposed to be. So I'm not even sure why we should even care how night duties come up after this. Like Gary's lost all respect for me. I just don't like him. I don't like this crew except Natasha and Colin.
Yep.
Uh,
I'm kind of on the same wavelength. But you know what? I'm gonna hang in there for a couple more episodes to see if it gets better, to see how the drama plays out. Because Below Deck tends to give us good content, so I'm gonna hold out judgment for maybe another episode or two. But they can't do more by episode 5. I think I might be done.
but the Rona's coming in.
Well, I want to see how they handle that. So it should be interesting.
I
I
guess
know, I know.
so. I guess so. All right. Well, at least it's a different country that I've never seen. Now I'm really interested
Croatia's
in going to
cold.
Croatia.
Exactly.
In the sailing boat, it is a bit different than just a
That's
regular
mainly why I
mega
like it for
yacht.
the sailing boat because it's just you gotta like be a little bit more adept with the sail. So that's the main reason why I watch it, honestly.
And it was really emotional when Nikki and them left. She was crying, which made everybody on the crew cry because she says she felt like they were family. It was cute. It was cute but annoying. I think
Right.
the crew is annoying. Most of the crew is annoying. The passengers, with the
They were
exception
good
of Nikki, were dicks. I don't know. Why are you making me watch this again?
because it's below deck. It's different. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. Okay, guys. This was Below Deck Sailing Yacht Season 2, Episode 2, Nookie Mistake. If you watch this show, leave us a comment below. Tell us tell me why I should like this show. Because Jamal seems to like it. Tell me why I should like this show. What were your thoughts on the episode? Give us a thumbs up just because we asked you to. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And most importantly, tell a friend. Have them join the conversation so that they can talk me into why I should like this show. Any other comments?
No, that's it. Until next time.
Until next time, bye.
Bye.